Hello students. So students, all of you know we were studying chapter number 10, that is motion and measurement of distances. Now this is your lecture number 2. Today we will cover few more topics of this chapter, that are story of transport, and after that what is measurement or how can we define measurement, and then we will know about that how do we measure things. We will study that how do we measure things. So we will cover these 3 topics in this lecture. So let's start with our first topic, that is story of transport. Story of transport. So students, long time ago, means before many years, people did not have any means of transport. Means they don't have any source or means of transport. They used to move only on foot, means only by walking, and carry goods either on their back or by using animals. Like in this picture, it is shown that ponies carry goods on their back to transport it from one place to another place. Why? Because at that time they don't have any other means of transport. Okay. For transport along water routes, boats were used from ancient times. Means for transportation along water, they were used boats. But in the beginnings, boats were simple logs of wood in which a hollow cavity could be made, like shown in first figure, and later people learnt to put together different pieces of wood and give shapes to the boats. Means they have learnt that how to make boat, and they begin to use boat for transport along water routes. Okay, so these are some water transports. And after some time, people invent the wheel, and the invention of wheel made a great change in modes of transport. The design of wheel was improved over thousands of years, and animals were used to pull vehicles that moved on wheels. Like people begin to use wheel in making carts, and these carts were pulled by animals, as shown in this picture. Okay. Means because of the invention of wheel, it is easier to transport the goods from one place to another place. Okay. Until the beginning of the 19th century, people still depended on animal power to transport them from one place to place. But the invention of steam engine introduced a new source of power. Like steam engines are used in trains, and it has become more easier to move from one place to another. Okay. So the invention of steam engine brings a great change in modes of transport. Later came automobiles, motorized boats and ships were used as means of transport on water. And after that, aeroplanes were developed, and these were later improved to carry passengers and as well as goods, like electric trains, supersonic aeroplanes and spacecraft are some of the 20th century contributions. Now this figure shows some of the different modes of transport. Okay. These are the different modes of transport and you have to place them in the correct order, like from the earliest modes of transport to the most recent. So this is all about the story of transport. So now we will talk about the measurement. That what is measurement? How can we define measurement? So students, in this scientific language, estimation is called measurement. We are estimating many things in our daily life. For example, how much food needs to be cooked for the family is estimated by your mother, right? And similarly, how far is your school from your house is estimated by your parents. Okay, and after that, they can decide how to send you to school by bus or by bicycle or by walking. Okay, so this estimation of things is called measurement. All properties of matter can be measured using different methods. Okay, all properties of matter can be measured using different methods. But now the question arises in our mind that how do we measure things? What is the exact criteria? How do we measure things? So let us try to know the answer of this question. Different things are measured in different ways, right? Like length is measured in meter or centimeter. Volume is measured in liter. It means what? Different things are measured in different ways. These measurements depend on the purpose for which we measure and on the properties of the quantity or substance to be measured. Means the ways of measuring things are not same. Different things are measured in different ways. When we measure a quantity, we compare it with a standard value. For example, length is measured in meters, mass is measured in grams or kilograms, volume of liquid measured in liters, and these standard values of matter or substance are called units. Okay, these standard values like meter, kilogram, liter, they are called units. These standard values of matter are called units. All measurable properties of matter have units, but these units vary from place to place. For example, in earlier times, distance was measured in kos or yojan in India, but distance was measured in yard and mile in UK. Similarly, length was measured in gaz. Okay, and values of these units differ from each other, which leads confusion in the exchange of information between countries. Means these values vary according to the countries. Or we can say distance was measured in kos in India, but in yard and mile in UK. So it creates confusion in the exchange of information between different countries. So to overcome this problem, standard units were developed. Okay, to remove this confusion, standard units were developed, and these units were developed by a group of scientists from all over the world. Okay, and this was done in 1960. So what are standard units? The set of units which is same all over the world is called the SI system of units or SI units. Okay, means these units are same all over the world. For example, the SI unit of length is meter. It means what? The unit of length is meter in our country and in other countries also. Means length will be always measured in meter. Okay, in all the countries. So the set of units which is same all over the world is called SI unit. Now the following table gives the basic SI units of measurement. This table is divided into 3 parts. First part is quantity, second is unit name, and third is symbol. So the quantity is length, then the unit of length is meter, and it is represented by a letter small m. Okay, it is always represented by small m. SI unit of mass is kilogram, and it is represented by kg. SI unit of time is second, and its symbol is small s. SI unit of temperature is Kelvin, and it is represented by capital K. Students, remember one thing. Smaller masses are measured in grams and larger masses in kilogram. And in 1 kilogram there are 1000 grams. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. Similarly, larger distances can be measured in kilometer and smaller in meter and very small in centimeter. In 1 kilometer there are 1000 meter, means 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, means in 1 meter there is 100 centimeter. And 1 millimeter, this mm is millimeter, is equal to 0.1 centimeter. So this is your homework. Question number 1 is multiple choice question. First part is to measure the length and breadth of a room, which unit is suitable? Options are meter, centimeter, millimeter and kilometer. You have to select any one option. Second part is distance between Delhi and Pune is best expressed in. Options are meter, centimeter, kilometer and last option is millimeter. Second question is what is measurement? Question number 3 is what are standard units? Question number 4, why are the SI units preferred over other local units? Means you have to write that what are the benefits of SI unit. Okay, so these are 4 questions you have to do in your fair notebook today. This ends for today's lecture. Thank you.